So I'm gonna share with you my manis for September. Had a pretty good amount this month, which is kind of surprising because lately I've been wearing less and less polishes, but I had a lot of good manis this month. Okay, so I started off with duping my Polish Pickup Wishlist polish for October. I was trying to dupe the Rogue Lacquer. It was like the gray with the really pretty red flakes in it. I forget what it was called. So my dupe attempt was Orly's Mirror Mirror as Undies. Really beautiful gray with a really nice formula. And then for my toppers, I use Island Pea's Glory. Beautiful, I love this one. This one is interchangeable with KB Shimmer's, I always forget what it's called, Leaf of Faith, is that the one? Where it's the red is basically this, but it's KB Shimmer's version. They're both pretty much identical. But this is, I wanted to give Island P some use. And then I use Batsy's, Rogue Lacquer's Batsy. This was beautiful, I loved it. I will say that after I did my PPU dupe video and I wore this mani, I was looking through my grays again, and a much better gray, which would have been pretty much spot on, I believe, would have been Zoya's Dove. So if you know which manicure or you know which polish I'm talking about from Polish Pickup and you were wanting to dupe it, I would suggest, if you have Dove, that would be a closer dupe in my opinion. I wish I would have thought to use that when I was making my video. But anyways, loved this one. Okay, then my husband and I were going out on the boat with some friends. We have some friends that have a boat, and they, invite us out frequently. And I really wanted something that was, boat worthy. So I wore Uber Chick Lacquer's Seize the Day, which I thought was perfect for a day out on the boat. And sorry about the lighting, it's really overcast today. Really beautiful. It's got that gorgeous kind of like purpley blue shift in there. Really, really beautiful and very sparkly. And then for my topper, I use Glam Polish. It's Our Time down here. And this together was really pretty. Very sparkly out in the sun. Okay, then I did a twin mani with Barb. We each wore Rogue Lacquer's Delphinium Out of Water as our topper. And then we used Yellow Undies. I used Different Dimensions Squeeze the Day. Now I had this mani in mind for quite a while, basically all summer, wanting to do a flounder from the Little Mermaid polish, and this was so beautiful. I love this one. I'm always happy to twin with my friends. Okay, then I wore Bee's Knees Lacquer, Rest in Peace, these fish in particular. I'm really trying to get through some of my Bee's Knees Lacquer. I have so many of them that are untried. This one is very pretty, had a really pretty sparkle, has that really soft purple shift, you see that? However, on my nails, I could not get that shift to show at all until that day I went out, I was running an errand or whatever, I was in my car, and I kept seeing it at angles while I was driving. I would see the purple, but I could never really get a very good shot. I think I was at a stoplight or like a stop sign, and I was able to kind of grab a quick little picture on my thumb, but it wasn't the best. But so the only time that I really could see that pretty shift was in my car. Like even when I was just out in my backyard and with the sunlight, I really couldn't get any good pictures. Pretty overall, just, the shift was hard to capture. Okay, then I did a little trio. I wore Burial's Mint Ice Cream Cone. I don't remember which website it was. It was over the summer when I was making different purchases for toppers. I was going topper crazy and neon crazy. I want to say it was maybe Transdesign, but one of the websites has these Burials for, I want to say they're like $1.50, $2, something like that. They're very, very inexpensive. And so I picked up a bunch. The thing is, it's hard to find any swatches on these, so it's kind of hard to know what they're gonna look like. So I got a bunch, and I will say, first of all, the brushes were absolutely atrocious. Tiny little, like skinny brushes, some of the worst brushes I've ever seen. Once I swapped out all of the brushes for KB Shimmer replacement brush and KB Shimmer top, They all had really nice formulas. So I started off with this one as the base, really pretty. And then I topped it with All of the Time by Never Naked by Jackie, my brand. And then I use Color Club's Green Piece. These are little green and white speckles, one of the toppers that I got over the summer. And this was really cute. I really, really liked this. Okay, the next one was a twin mani with Lisa. We wore Cuticula's Atohalan. I'm probably saying that wrong. I've had this one for a couple years and I've already worn it once, but I wanted to wear it again. The first time I wore this, I wore it on its own. And so this time, because I'd already worn it on its own, I decided to use a topper and I used Fancy Gloss Ranger. Look how beautiful that is. And this together was so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Loved this. I love these Fancy Gloss toppers. They're just amazing. Okay, then I had a triplet with Barb and Krista. So we each wore OPI's Trading Paint, which I think is a really nice transitional orange. It's not too summery, it's not too fall. So it's like right down the middle. And then I use a topper, of course. I used Orly's Party Animal, which I thought these two went together perfectly. And these Orly toppers, I have 3 of them. They're just absolutely perfect. I love them. And this was really cute, liked it. Okay, then I did a twin mani with Amy Sue. We both have a ton of Beezy's lacquers untried, and so we're trying to go through them together. So we wore Beezy's lacquer. There's a little matter of murder to attend to. This was so pretty, so sparkly. Out in the sun, I remember I was playing out in the yard with Biscotti, and this was just so sparkly. Like even now on camera, you're not really seeing the true sparkle, but this was just beautiful, and it has, see that kind of little soft shift? Very pretty, loved this one. Okay, then I wore Ion P's Olive Grove. I finally got around to wearing this from last year. Absolutely beautiful. It's a rich, beautiful olive glass flex shimmer, I guess you'd call it. So pretty, absolutely beautiful. These are kind of, they're not like jelly, but they're kind of on the thinner jellyish side, and you build them up and you really get that richness, just absolutely beautiful. And it does build up nicely. So pretty. I have a bunch from this collection, and to be honest, I kind of want to go back and get the 2 that I didn't get. 2 or 3 that I didn't get, I kind of want to get them. Okay, then I wore Emily Damali's The Time Is Now. Absolutely beautiful. One of my very favorite Emily Damali's. This is just so gorgeous. Look at that beautiful glow. And the flakes in this, the formula is just so good. So the day that I wore this, I want to say it was probably like an overcast day, so my pictures weren't the greatest. So I pulled my original swatches from when I swatched this, I'm guessing last year or whenever I got this. And in my swatch pictures, it was in 3 coats, and you can see how rich and beautiful it is in 3 coats. And then, so that'll be the first picture that I'm going to show you. And then when I actually wore it last month, I wore in 2 coats, and you can tell that it's not as rich. It's not as, you know, vibrant. However, it's still really pretty. It's a lot more subdued, but because it's so like just glowy and blingy, it kind of distracts from the fact that it's a little on the sheer side. So I really liked it in 2 coats. Next time I wear it, I'll definitely wear it either in 3 coats to, you know, build up that richness, or I will wear undies with it. But absolutely beautiful, very versatile. You can wear it built up, you can wear it thinner, you can wear it as a topper, I believe, because it's got a thin enough formula that you can use it as a topper. Okay, then I wore, trying to go through my Bee's Knees lacquers again. So I wore Color Club's Holy Smokes as my undies. I got this over the summer. It's a really rich, kind of like oxblood garnet red. Beautiful. Can't remember what the formula is on this. I want to say it might be a little on the jelly side, but I could be wrong. I don't quite remember because I didn't actually build this up fully opaque because I was using it as undies. And then on top, I wore Bee's Knees lacquers. Tell Me I'm Your Favorite Sin. This was so pretty, beautiful. See that gorgeous kind of like orangey yellow shift. So I believe in my swatch pictures, it was kind of not ho-hum, but it just wasn't as gorgeous as it actually is in the bottle. And then when I was outside in the yard with Biscotti, you could really see that gorgeous shift. And so the video really shows the shift. I don't know, I haven't looked at my folder yet where I saved all of my manis to post when I do my videos. I don't know if I saved the video like in that folder. And if not, it's on my Instagram, but you can't save your videos from your Instagram. So if I ended up saving this video in my folder where I, keep track of my manis for my video purposes, I'll include that video. But if not, and you follow me on Instagram, go check this out because this was absolutely gorgeous. And that shift was just crazy, really beautiful. Okay, then I did another Bee's Knees Lacquer twin with Amy Sue. We wore Come Out, Come Out. Now this polish is so beautiful. This is a perfect blurple. At some angles, it was purple. At other angles, it was blue. And it always had that beautiful turquoisey shift. This was just so pretty, so rich, so sparkly. Definitely a chameleon polish. It was just absolutely gorgeous, and I loved this one. I mean, look at that. It's mesmerizing. It looks more blue in the bottle, but on my nails, I definitely got it to look, oh, you see that up at the top? You can really see the purple. I was really able to capture it and get it to look blue and purple, so I was really happy with that one. Okay, then I wore some of my Never Naked Halloween polishes. First one I wore was One Coat of Midnight, which is my one coater black. And then I wore Haunted on top. And this is a red to black shifting multi-chrome flaky topper. And this together was so pretty. My picture that I'm gonna show you, the top picture is just this on its own as a topper, and then the bottom picture is with this. Again, I don't know if I saved the video to my folder, but the video on this was so beautiful. So if I didn't save it, you don't see a video on the screen right now, go to my Nurse Jackie Instagram, which is always linked below, and find the video where I wore this because it was just so sparkly. Or you could go to Never Naked by Jackie, which is where I sell my polishes, and you'll see it there. Beautiful. Okay, then I did a twin mani with Lisa. We wore Bluebird, which is from last year's Christmas box, Let's Get Lit. However, we both agreed that this was really nice for fall and not necessarily, a Christmas winter polish. This is pretty on its own. It's a magnetic, but I will say the magnet is very weak, and I really did not like this as a magnet. Not that I didn't like it, but it didn't magnetize. So it was just kind of a letdown. I will say, like I said, it is pretty on its own. However, for its intended purpose, it was kind of a dud. I'm not sure if I'll keep this when I do my declutter series starting next year. I'm gonna be going through drawer by drawer and doing a declutter. I may or may not get rid of this. I haven't decided. I do think it's pretty. It's just not very magnetic. Okay, then I wore another one of my Never Naked by Jackie polishes. One of my goals for this year that I said I wanted to wear more of my own polishes. So I'm slowly trying to wear more and more of my own polishes. I feel kind of weird and uncomfortable to actually wear and enjoy my own polishes, but I guess that's kind of silly because they're my polishes and I should wear them and I should be proud of them. So anyways, I wore Harvest, drawing a blank on what I called it. This is Harvest. This is a rich kind of like marigold yellow, and then it's got those beautiful flakies. And the lighting is so bad right now, so I don't know if you can see the flakies. There you go. Really pretty, and I really liked this one. This one, I believe I either did 2 regular coats or 3 thin coats. I can't quite remember. But it does build up very nicely, and depending on what your nail length is, is, you know, how many coats you would want to do, but I'm pretty sure I did 3 thin coats on my nails. Okay, then I wore another one of my Halloween polishes. I wore Wolfsbane, which is my purple. It's kind of like a jelly, and I really, really wanted to see how it looked over black. If you know anything about me, I love to wear flakies and kind of like rich vampy polishes over blacks because it just amps up the vampiness and it's just so good. So I wore 1 coat of Midnight and then 2 thin coats of Wolfsbane. And this was so pretty. I loved this over black. Not gonna lie, I kind of loved this more over black than on its own. But really, really pretty and super sparkly. Look at those sparkles. Okay, and then I did a twin mani with Barb. So over the summer, Barb gifted me with this polish, Glisten Glow's Bahama something. Bungee Jump in the Bahamas. So she had 2 of these. She gave me one, and then, you know, she obviously kept one, and then we did a twin with it. And then we decided to surprise each other with fall toppers. And so, of course, I chose 2. So I use Allen P's Electric Carnival, the hollow version. Beautiful, look at that. Pretty sure I got this from my friend Laura. I have the regular version, the non-hollow version, and I'm pretty sure she sent me this hollow version. And then I use Holo Taco's Scattered Hollow. And this was really pretty, I like this. These fall toppers really just kind of turned this minty blue into a beautiful fall mani, so I really liked it. All right, and then the last mani of the month was China Glaze Autumn's Up, beautiful mustardy yellow. And then I topped it with another one of my polishes, and this one is Phantom. Yeah, Phantom. I really liked this one. And I guess I didn't wear anything on my toes this month. I have had naked toes for a while. I guess it must have been for the whole month because I don't have any other polish sitting here that I put in for my manicure. So anyways, if you have any questions, any comments, leave them down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.